Tomorrow night.
We'll skip the rest. All right, we find ourselves in the middle of flag football's takeoff, but how did we get here to begin with? Now we're going to talk about how last year they changed flag football from a club sport to a club sport. They dropped down, and then, all right, well, now we have 55 pages worth of rules, but instead of the 55 pages, we're going to bring you into it. One small package. Let's go over the rules. Flag football schedule, blah, 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 blah. These are the home games. The next game is on March 3rd.
I might cut down my piece, sideline.
What are you talking about? I don't care if it's long. It's probably great.
Speaking of head coach Jim Kelly back in his alma mater, where he's also coached the tackle football team. He told me he's focused on the team's response to adversity early in the season. Redhawks need to expect the unexpected, remain confident both sides of the ball. He also mentioned flag pulling, blocking, and QB play as focal points of the team's success. And then I'm promoting the doc. Just being around this team, it's an overseas has been a treat. All eyes on this new opportunity, even more so thanks to MSU's communications program, Doc series, Redhawks Rising. Episode already released. The series looks under the microscope, examine the inner workings dynamics of the program as they navigate through pioneering process, building culture of confidence and success. Make sure to check out Redhawks Rising, Redhawks Sports Network production page, as well as Hall Plus. Today's women will make this game part of their story, guys.
All right, so I'll start it off with Coach Jim Kelly has a lot of history, and to tell you more about the history is our own CJ Stania.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I.
Wait. What do you? I'm sorry.
Right, here's how
you went through it. Can I read it?
Yeah. It's been 451 days since the landscape of Montclair State athletics changed forever. While there is a great deal of excitement, there's also a level of unknown.
Here we go.
Speaking with
all right.
Coach Jim
More
Kelly,
on the beginning. We'll talk to CJ.
More on the opening of the season or something like that.
All right. Let's kick ass.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's have some fun.
Good luck, Ty.
Thank you. You too.
Good luck, Siege.
Want to bounce off each other for how we got here.
Hell yeah.
So I'll start off with.
All right. Wait.
You would say we find ourselves.
Why don't we do this? I'll explain last year, because I know that a little bit better, and you explain the Jets partnership.
The Jets partnership.
Like how the Jets, Woody Johnson formed a league, in the ECAC. This guy down here, with the white and red hat.
Is that Arnold Young?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's one of the coaches. Bro, he came over to me. He came over to me at homecoming. He goes, "Hey, you're fencing, right?" I was like, "Yeah." You are so cool.
That buff guy.
Like, my God. There's like a tower talking to a twig.
I'm sorry. I saw Zoe's text. I'm sorry. I love you. It's okay. I love you. Bye.
That works. Oh, you're trying to find a middle ground. Let's have some fun, Cope.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
I'm down here to cue them. Put your headsets on. Headsets. City sitting, and then Bradley stood. So you wouldn't need to switch spots. What do you need? You need to like flip real quick, or just flip. Just flip. How do I do that? Yep. Go. Always backwards. Always backwards. Every time.
Well, now the camera's not facing us at all.
Sticky, sticky, sticky. It's getting sticky, sticky.
This song is so catchy, but
Oh my gosh.
it's awful.
Sticky, sticky.
You are right. You are right. It makes people write songs about anything.
I'll stay here. I'll work on it.
Moments can come and go in just an instant, but however, movements have the chance to make change on a whole other level. Today marks a huge moment in a movement across the campus and across the country as flag football is starting in the state of New Jersey, Montclair State.
Would it be momentous or it would be momentous moment, right? Not monumentous.
Monumental.
Monumental.
Just think, mon. We've all had mono before. And then mental. We're all a little mental.
All I could think about is the Sam Darnold graphic where he's
Mono.
out due to monosclerosis.
My God. That's funny. I know where to put this wire. Today it's behind my back.
I'm going to, move this wire over your head when we go back to sit down. Well, should we fix the camera? Because it is nowhere near on us.
Professor, is the camera looking at us?
Yes, it is looking at you.
Okay. I'm going to trust it.
Oh, like, it's one too many HDMIs.
There's no glare on it. It looks great. You can see it.
So the turn is working. I just had one too many HDMIs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the open.
Moments can come and go. However, a movement has the chance to make an impact on a much larger level. And that is what we have today, folks. A movement in the making. A huge moment in a huge movement. Flag football is set to be the first flag football game in the state of New Jersey. Montclair State taking on Mercer University on the campus of Montclair State University. Welcome to the Red Hawk Sports Network. I'm Vincent Picone, and I'm joined by the spectacular Tyler Copeland. Tyler, how are we doing today, bud?
Man, I'm doing great. It's an honor to be here with you. It's an honor to call this monumental game, and I feel the adrenaline rush right now. This is so exciting. The players feel the adrenaline rush. You usually feel an adrenaline rush even when you're just working on an essay that's due in 2 weeks, but I know you feel it right now. It is a great game. I am so excited. I cannot wait.
Thinking that I would do an essay 2 weeks before it's due is very rookie of you, but whatever. But we have an extraordinary game ahead of us, Montclair State and Mercer University. It's set to be a great one. Tyler, I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but the big thing to talk about here is how did we get here? Because in the middle of all of this, we have found ourselves in the wonderful flag football season. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's find out how we got to this spectacular moment.
You get 4 downs to cross the line to gain to earn a new set of downs.
Yeah, so it was just last year that the university decided that they were going to transition from Montclair State women's flag football being a club sport, and they made it a varsity sport.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, and a lot of things happened in between that. It was a club sport. It became a varsity sport. Along with that, lacrosse, both were told that they were going to go down to the club. Then they came back. So now we have a lot of sports here. But one of the biggest things is now there's a whole different set of rules. So let's take a look at the rules for flag football today.
State is very quickly approaching.
So
and on March 9th,
just some of the rules going off. Pretty much the field dimensions
right here on Springfield against Mercer. But did you know that flag football has different rules than tackle football? I know, right? What a shocker. Ladies, let's get started.
So,
first, let's go over the field of play. In tackle football, the field is 100 yards long, and the line to gain moves every 10 yards. You get 4 downs to cross the line to gain to earn a new set of downs. But in flag football, the field is only 80 yards long, and the field is split into 4 zones. These zones are 20 yards each, and you must cross into a new zone within 4 downs to gain a new set of downs. Now, let's talk about tackling. In tackle football, a play ends when the runner is tackled to the ground. But in flag football, there is no tackling. Instead, each player wears a flag belt, and the play ends where the runner's flag is pulled. The next down will still begin where the flag was pulled, just like a tackle. Next, let's talk about scoring in flag football. Touchdowns are worth 6 points, and after a touchdown, you can attempt to kick a PAT, also known as an extra point. Since there's no kicking in flag football, PAT attempts work a bit differently. In flag football, teams can run one play to try for either 1 or 2 extra points. 1-point attempts are done from the 3-yard line, and 2-point attempts are done from the 10-yard line. Also, if the ball carrier is down in their own end zone, the opposing team gets 2 points. This is known as a safety in both tackle and flag football. Next, let's talk about kicking. In tackle football, most drives start with a kickoff, but in flag football, there are no kickoffs. Instead, drives begin at the 14-yard line, which is marked by an X on the field. Also in tackle football, instead of going for it on 4th down, you can choose to either punt the ball away to the other team, or you can kick a field goal.
And we're back here. We are getting ready for the start of the game. Montclair will be on the offensive end with Mercer University on the defensive end. And let's get started off. Bell is at the QB position, and she starts off, snaps it, and it's a rush for the first play of Montclair State. Down the line at the 50. And falling. What a run to start off here for Emily Del Rosa. Wow. Emily Del Rosario. Big run for her. She had 312 rushing yards in her senior season.
Yeah, and in the scrimmage against St. Thomas Aquinas that they had just a couple days ago, she only had 2 attempts for 5 yards, already eclipsing that amount. So she is off to a great start to the beginning of the season. Red Hawks at midfield.
Tyler, you get it started off with a run. We were looking at the scrimmage stats from the other day. Not a lot of passing plays, but a lot of rushing. We might see another one here. No, they won't. And instead, the QB is going to run it down. Gets past, but the flag is pulled off by number 3, Gwendolyn Smith of Mercer University. But a nice run there by Hadia Bell.
There is going to be a flag on the play, and that's a rule in flag football. You can't block the defender from catching your flag, and Hadia Bell just kind of swat the hand right there away from the defender, so that is going to be a penalty against her. Redhawks going to move back a little bit to, seems to be the original line of scrimmage.
Almost right back where they started. Hadia Bell, QB at her high school, but she also rushed a lot. In her senior season, 1,300 passing yards. Match that with 363 rushing yards. My goodness.
Just
all over.
Just an all-around player, and under Jim Kelly's offense, you're going to see the quarterbacks rush a lot, and they like to rotate 3 different quarterbacks. You'll see 2 other ones come into the game.
Bell looking, tossing in the air, and that one's going to fall. Might have had a little bit of a touch by Adriana Taylor.
Yeah, that one intended for Kimora Weston. And a good defense there by Breonna Taylor, able to get the hands up, and she might have tipped it. If she didn't, that's a good deter, just getting the hands in the face of the receiver.
Team lines up. Bell's ready. The snap. Looking deep. Bell will go short. And a nice throw. Going. Passing. Right at the line. Montclair is about 5 yards away. 2 yards away from their first touchdown.
Yeah, maybe it looks like about a half of a ball length. They are right on the ball,
right there.
What a great play. Serenity Muhammad, the freshman, able to make some moves, get all the way down, and you have to imagine this is going to be a rush, most likely with Hadia Bell just going to take it in herself.
The snap. Bell looking, going to her right, the throw, intercepted at the line. This might be a pick 6. She's going all the way. Coming close. My goodness, what a pickoff by Dixon. Dixon opens it up. Montclair close to history. Intercepted and put on the other end.
Interception by Dixon. Touchdown.
Just a devastating play for the Redhawks right at the goal line. That's one you have to think. That might be a Malcolm Butler Super Bowl situation right there. Just run it in, but Bell decided to toss it, and just a great play by Dixon, taking it and then just using the speed, getting to the end zone.
Dixon, the senior from Freeport, New Jersey, makes a really nice play on that one and just got off to the races. Looked like everyone was a little starstruck for a second. And that's how the first drive in Montclair State history goes down, a pick 6, almost at the 1 yard line. Not how Jim Kelly wrote it up.
So from the 3 yard line, this is going to be a 1-point attempt here for the Mavericks.
QB for the Mavericks is Caitlin Conlick. Conlick moving, and this one's picked off. It'll go the other way. My goodness. Nobody around. It won't be a pick 6, but it'll put the Redhawks on the board. A nice play by the defense. Stops it. It will go down as a pick 6. Or they're going to review this one or talk about it.
I do believe that it should only be 2 points because it was on the extra point attempt. And the rule is if the defensive team recovers any sort of turnover and takes it in for a score, it's only 2 points awarded to them. So it's basically like a 2-point conversion. How it also is in college and NFL. Say the defense blocks the point after, and then they take it back, it's only 2 points. So Mercy only leads 6-2, but Montclair, you have to think, What a way to get your first points in franchise history. And what a moment for Rihanna Bueno.
Yeah, so they're going to switch it up. It'll be 2 points. Rihanna Bueno played flag, basketball, volleyball, all in high school. Height, size, the speed, you saw it all there. Oh, we're getting started off. See, Copen, I'm feeling the rush right now. This is great. Electric back and forth. So it's a running clock, which we've talked about, except for the final 2 minutes of each quarter, where it's played at almost as if a American football game with stoppage of plays. You can run out of bounds. The clock will stop. But besides that, it's a running clock. And Bell is back. Bell will set up. The snap. It'll be bobbled for just a second and now taken for 10 yards, but it'll be stopped. A nice 10-yard run for Emily Della Rosario. Rosario there. Another rush. They did it last time. And it'll be a Montclair first down.
He gained about 11 there, so she's already up to 37 rushing yards.
Let's go.
Having a fun time. So another first down. Bell sets up. The snap. They fake the rush. Instead, Bell's going to run herself. She's got 5. She's still moving. 10, 15, 20, 25. She's running down. Flag is taken off at the 45-yard mark. Apologize, the 35 line mark.
She's showing her shiftiness right now, the ability, quick feet. Almost looks like she's doing a little salsa out there with the footwork. It's just unbelievable. You know, you hear stories of quarterbacks taking ballet lessons in the NFL to get those quick feet. She seems like she has the footwork of an NFL quarterback and just doing a wonderful job so far, able to get even more rush yards. And now Montclair looks like they have a scoring opportunity. They came up short last time through the interception. I can guarantee you that they will not take that result again.
Timeout here. So we've seen some quick plays early in this one, and Montclair is on the verge of scoring once again. As you said, Cope, you just got to, put the exclamation mark at the end of the sentence here.
Yeah, Mercy used a timeout there, trying to get the defense regrouped. Montclair has had their way on the offensive side. They went the length of the field last time, and now already about 25 to 23 yards from scoring.
And it may be spring break now, so the attendance isn't as much full as we think it'll be on March 30th when they play their next game here at Sprague Field. This is exciting. Exciting.
It really is. Like I said, the adrenaline rush, and obviously there's going to be some nerves coming into it for the Red Hawks. Mercy, they're 0-3. They've already played 3 games, so they've dealt with those nerves. But for Montclair, this is their first game of the season. And Hadia Bell had some nerves that we saw on that first drive, and let's see if she's able to overcome them. She already has been on the ground, but now it's with the passing attack she needs to.
Del Rosario sets up behind Bell. Bell scrambles for a second. She'll pass it forward. Over to Del Rosario. Del Rosario keeps on moving. Almost there. We'll see where they'll mark it on that one. Looks like it'll be right down 5 yards away from their first touchdown and putting them in front.
With that option, it's a Montclair State first down.
Great run from Del Rosario there. Went with a little pitch action, a little option. Hadia Bell using her mind, using that football IQ, whether to keep it herself or pitch it to her back. And the smart decision there is Del Rosario all the way down to the 5-yard line now.
And we're set once again. Bell being rushed quickly. She's got some time, getting out of traffic, and the flag is taken off. Nice tackle by Jamie Stella, the sophomore.
Good job by Stella. Staying low in an athletic position, able to pull the flag of Bell, who's very shifty. Bell, play kind of got blown up initially. She tried to go right, had nothing doing there. Switched fields, went left, and just right there to pull the flag, and 2-yard loss. Gonna go down as a sack.
Still at the same point. Second down now. Almost a second sack there, and that one's thrown. It's caught! Montclair State, the first of many. A nice catch for number 4, Kamora Weston. Kamora Weston with a nice catch there. Congratulations, that's the first of many. Put it in the books, folks.
She had the target earlier on the first drive and wasn't able to come up with it. Coming back and making the play there, able to get the 5-yard reception in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. So now Montclair will go for the 1-point attempt.
In the lead now, trying to put a little padding on the lead. Bell goes to her right. Scrambles for a second. She looks like she's going to run it in. She's going the opposite way. Looking around, and one more time to Weston.
Weston kind of just stayed in that front corner of the end zone and just waited for the play to develop and the defenders to kind of spread out and move out around her, away from her. And Nadia Bell did a great job of evading the pass rush and able to find her wide receiver for both the touchdown and the extra point. Great drive from the Redhawks and a great comeback from how they performed the first drive.
You know, you wanna get the starting jitters off, and now they're in game mode. So now we'll see the first full drive attempt for Mercy. The long, deep throw, nobody around. And Conklin, just an incompletion on that first play. Was looking really deep on that one. She's played one game so far this season. Now, the team is 0-3, but in her one game at QB, 154 passing yards, 4 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. There's also 6 in the ECAC in rushing yards right now with 23. Again, very small sample size. Only a handful of teams have played. Conklin steps back. That one's over the head. An interception. Redhawks once again put them on the board. A pick 6. And that one goes to Gianna Maria Green-Olich.
Well, the tides turned quickly there. I mean, Mercy got the pick 6, and they had all the momentum in the world. And then Montclair, a very methodical drive going down the field, and then just an overthrow from Conklin there. Just right place, right time for Green-Olich, and falls into her hands, and she takes it into the end zone.
They're going to go for the 1-point. Bell to her right. The throw. It's a nice flick from Anna Palmieri. It doesn't end the way you want it to.
Montclair State Redhawks 15, Mercy Mavericks 6.
Still with a 9-point lead right now. And running clock down to 50 seconds in the first quarter. And see if the defense can stay strong. I mean, only 2 plays have been run for the Mercy offense so far.
like to see early. Mercy. The chance to end on a high note here in the first quarter. 25 seconds remaining. Conklin running the opposite way. And that's going to be good for a first down for the Mavericks.
Nice little misdirection there. Everyone goes left. Conklin goes right. Brings all the defenders to the left, and looked like that slot cornerback on the right side for Montclair just kind of got confused. Got caught shifting, shuffling to her right, and then Conklin just blew past her, got out of bounds, and good gain there from Mercy.
That's the end of the first quarter.
It's going to be the end of the first now. Time winds down. Montclair 15-6. I mean, the way that they scored their first points, not the most ideal way that you would want after giving up a pick six, but hey, if it gets them out to the lead, they'll take it.
So in this second quarter, how do you see these teams kind of establishing their game and really working at it?
I think Mercy is definitely going to run the ball more. They've attempted 2 passes on the stat sheet, but 3 passes overall if you're counting the pick 2 on the extra point attempt.
Test.
But they definitely have to run the ball more. They just got some success, an 8-yard gain with Conklin right there. They have to utilize their running backs more. I mean, I would really like to see just some more players get into the game and just not Conklin being at a one-person show.
All right, well, CJ Staniak is down at the field. I think we're going to talk to him just momentarily. CJ, what's going on down there?
While there's been a great deal of excitement coming into the beginning of the season, there's also been a little bit of unknown. Speaking with head coach Jim Kelly, he's back at his alma mater, also coaching earlier on the men's football team, the tackle football team here at Montclair State. He told me that he's looking for how the team responds to adversity in these first couple of games because we don't know what this will entail. And you see it personified by the Redhawks there in the first quarter. An interception on the first drive, but followed up with a couple of touchdowns. Montclair State doing very, very well in response to adversity early on. A great sign for what's to come. Guys.
Well, thanks, CJ. That's some pivotal information.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Well, it's time for second quarter action here. 15-6 right now in favor of the Redhawks over the Mavericks.
And Montclair already 87 net rushing yards so far, and their defense has stood strong. They stood strong last drive, and they got the interception on the extra point attempt, so we'll see if they can keep it going, if this is going to be a defensive game or if it might be a shootout.
Could go either way. So here we go. Let's set up.
Let's go. We came in to do. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Conklin sets up. The snap. A little high. And they'll give it to Stella. Stella making some move for us behind her. And it's ripped off. Almost right in front of her. Maya Robertson. Robertson with a nice defensive tackle there.
Timeout, Mavs.
I apologize. Maya Aniko with the tackle there.
Yeah, Nico did a good job there. Kind of dove for it a little bit. And then with a little bit of moxie, just kind of left a flag there. But Mercy can use a quick timeout here early in the second quarter. Try to get some offense situated. Down 9 points, 15-6. Not ideal for them, but you have to think there's a lot of time left. There's still a lot of football to be played. Still a lot of time to come back, adjust. But Montclair, if they can keep the dominance on the offensive side, and they're going to have a good time, and their stats are going to be up high.
And one of the big differences that we've seen between these two teams is the Mavericks have 9 players compared to the Redhawks around 20.
Hey, you would think Coach Potts would be coaching this team with the amount of depth that they have. You know, Coach Potts for basketball, he loves to rotate 11 players, but yeah, Mercy, only 9 players traveled with them for today's game, so we'll see if fatigue becomes a factor in the later moments of this contest.
They set up. Conklin going the opposite way, and she's sacked. Taken down by Stephanie Escaya. And there it is. You see the replay there. A nice stop by Escaco.
So third down now after that sack.
And you'll see it one more time.
By Escaco.
Wonderful. Quick huddle here. Clock is still running. A little under 14 minutes remaining. What has been a fun beginning for us, for Montclair, for the state of New Jersey, for the Jets. This is the first time you can smile when you hear the word Jets. They're set. Throwing it in the air. That one's picked off. Nice pickoff by the Redhawks. Sofia Del Grosso with a big pick. One of the captains of this team. She led the club team, the captain there. And now she's making her varsity debut. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, triple threat, quarterback, wide receiver, and defensive back. Del Grosso, and showing off the hands there, able to go up high and grab it. And now Montclair set up on their own side of the field, or excuse me, set up on the Mercy side of the field, looking to tack on some more points.
.12:30 remaining here. And the Redhawks have seized possession. Conklin's having a talk on the side right now, and Bell uses the lateral and moving forward. Pulled off by 2. We'll see who the tackle goes to, but Emily Del Rosario has been incredible today. Another offensive move for her.
Yet again, another option play there for Hadia Bell. Football IQ. Pitching it off. And see Genevieve Farah coming to the game now, listed as a quarterback. Also, could play a little wide receiver, but don't be surprised if we might see a little trickery here with 2 quarterbacks in the game.
Well, one thing I can say about Jen Farah is she can basically play anywhere. Bell sets up. And the ball's given to Farah. Farah on the move. No one around. Nobody's taking it. Touchdown, Jen Farah. There you go. The cushion they were asking for, 21-6. And Jen Farah makes her move. Fakes right. Takes the left option.
Looked like she tried to throw that one there, but then the play was blown up and she saw open field on the left. Usually, as a player, you're told, don't reverse field. Whatever you do, you don't want to go backwards, and she just saw an open lane and just bolted straight to it.
Going for 1. Bell. Bell to her right. Farah is over there, and that one's over the head. And doesn't fall in the Redhawks' favor. That one just went over Weston's head.
That's a tough one there. That's a little bit of a layered pass that I think Bell would like to have back. She tried to go into a deep right corner. Sending to the wide receiver, had Farah down in the flat. Kind of open. There was a defender in the vicinity, but I think Farah would have been able to make that catch. So tough one, and still 21-6 lead for the Redhawks after a start that wasn't on my bingo card.
I'm in your bingo card. In a very unpredictable day like today, I wonder what was on your bingo card.
It's unpredictable. Think about this right now. It's 70 outside, but if you look to the far end zone where the scoreboard is, there is snow. Talk about New Jersey in a nutshell. Most people are in short sleeves and everything, and there is still snow over to our far right.
Well, it's taken everyone by surprise, including this flag football team that had to do some of their practices inside the rec center. A nice run, but the flag is taken off by Iskako. Again, her second on the day.
Tackled by Anico.
Maya Nico. Good tackle there. Her and Iskako right next to each other. Aniko going to get credited for pulling the flag there, but that one, not really a solo tackle. That's more of a combination, the way that the two were able to crash and kind of block off the rusher. And Aniko is the one that gets credited, but that's a team tackle right there.
Huddle here. Clock's running down. Little over 8 minutes left here in the first half of action. 21-6 Redhawks. Setting up once again is Conklin. Here we go. Far throw. That one's just going to fall. Just guys on the way down.
Good defense there by Del Grosso.
With that incomplete pass, it brings up the third down. Let's go! Let's get it
By the way, folks, if you look at our screen right now, our score bug does say 121-6. It's not that far of a lead, as the pass is incomplete on the way to Adriana Tanner. It does say 121-6. However, it is 21-6, so just disregard the one for the foreseeable future of this game. It's all good.
It was 121-6. I think we might be home already.
I might go out there and play. It's 121-6. Kicking it, and this is the first play that we have not seen a scoring play off of. A nice run. Flag is taken off. What a run from Grignolic.
Good gain, about a return of 12 yards. It seemed reverse field again. Redhawks loving to switch and reverse the field. They don't have an open hole. They have the football IQ to just go the other way, and they see an open lane. So that's what they've been able to do today. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it right now. Stick to the run game. And Montclair, they've had a couple passes that have come open for them. Only the one completion credited to Hadia Bell so far, too. Serenity Muhammad. That was the touchdown that we saw on the opposite side of the field. So we'll see if Montclair gets the pass game or they continue to dominate on the ground.
Bell snaps it, fakes it, looking deep. Bell being caught up to the throw. Gone! Wow! What a catch! And what a touchdown for Maya Iskako! Wow! With defense closing in, she's able to make a nice catch on that one. 27-6. And look at this replay here. The nice throw in pressure, and also in pressure is Iskako. She makes a really nice play on that one.
a great job keeping the feet in bounds. I mean, she was just inches away from stepping on the line and able to just tap the toes and keep them in bounds, and then just an open runway into the end zone.
That's all. This kid too. Can we Jacob. Just be aware of our camera, please. Like, fucking move. Thanks.
Bell once again.
You don't know me, but be aware. Is everything all right? Thank you.
A nice throw. Another point for the Red Hawks.
Bell to Dylan Rosario.
28 to 6.
4 minutes left
That's what the referee's talking about.
in the second quarter.
I don't know about what. I mean, she's been great today, in and out of movement. Tyler, what have you seen when she's had to
Montclair
work
State,
out of the pocket?
28.
I just see
Mercy
her
Davis.
a composed player. She doesn't get overwhelmed when she gets out of the pocket. She keeps her calm and she looks for the next play. Okay, that route's not open, let me go to the next one. That one's not open, let me go to the next one. Her composure is the thing that is so valuable in this game so far. And it's evident that she has played already 4 years of flag football, and the next 4 that she might have as a freshman here at Montclair State. She's going to be a great player overall for the beginning of this program, and to not only be great now, but also be a mentor to any future players.
Well, it looked like a run. Turns into a throw for Conklin, and just that one can't fall. Tyler, what about on the other end? What have you seen from Conklin so far? She's had trouble so far. 5 attempts, 2 interceptions, 0 completions.
So far, she just needs to find her stride. It seems like she's a little erratic with the ball right now. The 2 picks, and then that pass right there hit her wide receiver in the hands. That was a great throw. Just unfortunately, the defender deterred that shot by getting her hand in the wide receiver's face. So I think she just needs to find her stride, get a couple short completions, a couple crossing routes, maybe something in the flat just to get a groove going.
28 to 6 here in favor of the Red Hawks. Conklin, second down. Looking deep. Oh, she has her first completion, and that one finds number 12 and skews Dixon. Dixon with her second big play of the day. Of course, her first was that 79-yard interception, the pick 6 that we saw in the first drive. Dixon makes her offensive debut here. A nice catch.
Yeah, Oxy Dixon getting her reception, and Conklin, that's exactly what she needs to do. Just get short passes, just get a little drive going right now. If you can get a drive, score some points before the half ends, you get the ball at a halftime, that's a chance to go on a 14-point swing.
So we're in the last 2 minutes of play here, so they called the time, and the clock stops. Here we go. Conklin on the run. Oh, I thought the flag was taken by Bree Carter.
Tipped by Muhammad.
Although it does not matter as it's an incomplete pass. They're still going the same way.
It's going to be second down here.
Bring up second down.
Mercy. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass, but start the clock now.
Huddling up here. So Tyler, in a scoring game like this, if you're the Mavericks, how do you slow down the scoring for just a second so you can get back on the board and kind of gain some ground?
I think it's just all about adjusting, really, because Montclair, they've played a fast pace so far, and they just have to adjust to the game. If they can do that and get some offense going, I mean, Montclair's defense, it feels like there's 11 defenders out there rather than 7, the way that they're able to swarm to the ball right now. So I think it's a matter of if Mercy can make those halftime adjustments and be able to generate good drives. That's the thing. They need to generate good, productive drives, because right now they're just going they're running a couple plays and then they're having to either punt it away or they throw an interception. So the big part about it is generating a productive drive.
Conklin quickly throwing it, and Farah's right there to rip it off. But a nice pass there once again to Dixon. Came into this game with 38 yards, running, and eventually passes it. It's 4th down now.
So it looks like they're going to go for it here, maybe try to wind the clock
It's
down a little
4th
bit.
down.
Use a timeout if you get it.
The big play. Or you just keep on working Conklin. Throw. Incomplete, as that one's on the way over to Tainer. Doesn't fall in the hands. And it'll be going the opposite way in favor of the Redhawks, where they can put what seems to be the 3rd exclamation point on it now. What could be
First down.
big drive here. Work your lead up to almost 30 points.
Yeah, 27 seconds left, and you can imagine it's going to be a deep shot. And we've already seen Serenity Muhammad get into the game so far. She's one of the taller players, standing at 5'5". So I wouldn't be shocked if they try to take a shot to her. And then also Sofia Del Grosso, she stands at 5'2", but still got some size, and might not be the size of her, it might be the size of her heart and her hustle that really shows out on the field.
Oh, I like that. That's what people say about me. Except for the hustle part. The size of his heart.
I can agree with that. The size of your heart is bigger than Yoav Oselka.
27 seconds remaining. This is the start of spring sports, Tyler. I mean, it's your first time in the booth for spring sports. We got baseball coming up, and you know, we called a baseball game earlier this year, but I don't count that as a spring sport because there was snow everywhere.
And there weren't fans in the stadium.
No, not because they didn't want to be there. There were fans like outside of the gates, but they were not allowed to come down because the stairs were so icy.
Felt like that one Baltimore Orioles game.
Well, they didn't pack the seats for a different reason, but yes. 27 seconds remaining in a 28-6 game. Adia Bell gets the snap. There you go. Off to her right. She's looking deep. She's tossing the bacon, but nothing to be found on the opposite end. 18 seconds remaining.
Still 18 seconds, and Montclair has a couple timeouts. See if they maybe try to go a short pass or something to get some yards and then use a timeout. Try to get some points before the half ends. Extend their lead, give them some more cushion, knowing that Mercy will get possession coming out of the halftime break.
Let's go.
18 seconds on the clock. Bell, deep, nice throw. At the 20-yard, she'll fall out of bounds. But a nice run there by Smith.
That's exactly what they needed to do, just a short pass, gain some yards, and able to get up all the way. Now, not only 10 yards from getting into the end zone.
10 seconds remaining. Right on the 10-yard line. And we're off. Bell. To her right once again. The throw. Over the head. Almost picked off there. Ooh, that one got feisty really quickly.
Yeah, that one was tough. Just tried to do a little touch pass and lay it in there. And just a little too strong. Adriana Tainer almost came up with the interception. Just popped out of her hands. So now still 5 seconds left. So Another opportunity here for the Red Hawks.
Bell will set up for possibly the last drive of the half. Team sets up close. And now they spread out. Looking deep. And that one's over everyone's head. And that will end the half. Coach Mike Priota for the Mavericks is pumped up about that stop.
And that's the half.
That's the half, folks. 28-6 here on the campus of Montclair State University. Big game on Sprague Field with a big lead for the Red Hawks right now. Versus University on the verge, though, of their 4th loss to open up the season. And as it stands right now, they have a minus 112 point differential. The Red Hawks cruising right now. Cruising for cruising.
They have to stay composed. They're up to a big lead right now. But you can always get a big lead. That's the mindset that they have to go through the second half. I don't doubt that Coach Kelly will tell them what to do.
We'll wrap it up here for first half action. We'll see you in just a little bit. We got 9 minutes until second half action. Don't go anywhere, folks, because we're here on the campus of Montclair State University. We'll see you soon. We're back. But we want to explain to you, we didn't get to explain it to you earlier. If that first half confused you a little bit, well, we've got some rules to show you. Let's check out the rules.
Tackle football, the field is 100 yards long, and the line of game is at 10 yards. You get 4 downs across the line to earn a missing yard. On flag football, the field is only 80 yards, and the field is split with a goal zone. These zones are 20 yards each, and you must cross into a new zone and gain 4 downs to get a new zone. Now, let's talk about tackle. In tackle football, play ends when the runner is tackled. But in flag football, there is no tackle. Instead, each player wears a flag belt, and the play ends where the runner's flag is pulled. The next down will still begin where the flag was pulled, just like a tackle. Next, let's talk about scoring in flag football. Touchdowns are worth 6 points, and after a touchdown, you can attempt to kick a PAT, also known as an extra point. Since there's no kicking in flag football, PAT attempts work a bit differently. In flag football, teams can run one play to try for either 1 or 2 extra points. 1-point attempts are done from the 3-yard line, and 2-point attempts are done from the 10-yard line. Also, if the ball carrier is down in their own end zone, the opposing team gets 2 points. This is known as a safety in both tackle and flag football. Next, let's talk about kicking. In tackle football, most drives start with a kickoff, but in flag football, there are no kickoffs. Instead, drives begin at the 14-yard line, which is marked by an X on the field. Also in tackle football, instead of going for it on 4th down, you can choose to either punt the ball away to the other team, or you can kick a field goal. In flag football, you can punt the ball away, but there are no field goals. Touchdowns and safeties are the only ways to put points on the board. Let's discuss blocking in flag football. In tackle football, offensive players can block for the runner with full contact, and the runner is able to block for themselves. But in flag football, players can block for the runner, but you must have your hands behind your back. Otherwise, a penalty flag will be thrown. Also, the runner is not allowed to block defenders from pulling their flag. If they do, a flag will be thrown for flag guarding.
Well, we just covered a lot of information, so I think we'll wrap it up here. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me for this demonstration. I know I can't wait to watch you guys play, but I think I speak for our whole campus community when I say we wish you guys the best of luck for your upcoming season.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Red Hawk Sports Net.
Bye.
we're excited. Christmas Eve, but you never know what's going to be under the tree tomorrow morning. So we want to make sure that we come up with the right, plays, or offensively and defensively, and we're able to defend.
The nerves are there though, for sure. Like everybody's nervous, the jitters are there. Mistakes are going to be made, but it's how you bounce back. It's how you, like Coach said in the meeting, press the reset button.
Expect the unexpected, be able to adjust, and obviously be confident that we can run our own offense and be very confident on defense, running to the ball, rallying, and pulling flags.
I'm excited. I have a lot of faith in my coaches and my teammates. Like, we're ready. We've been waiting for this since day one. When we moved in August, we were just ready for this particular day that's coming tomorrow.
Come down to us being able to pull flags, in our offense, blocking, and in our quarterback play. Hope we can execute at a high level.
The number one thing, I want everybody to have fun. Yeah, we want to win, but have fun when you win, because it's going to make it 10 times better. The win going to be even better if you have fun.
All right, well, we're going to throw it down to CJ Staniak now, who's got a little bit more on the big documentary that's going to be coming out from Montclair State University.
Oh, it doesn't anymore.
No.
Inner workings and dynamics of the program as they navigate through.
I was a little worried. It was on the 1 yard line. He made it all the way down. Just like, oh no. How awful. Here on the Red Hawk Sports Network for second half action. I'm Vincent Picone. I'm joined by the always amazing tackler, Tyler Cope. And Tyler, take us through what we saw in that first.
First tackle, start off with a bang. That's the only way to describe it. And a pick six, a 79-yard pick six for Mercy College. I mean, boy, it came from Angsu Dixon, and they've just been unbelievable so far. Montclair, ever since that pick, it feels like they just came right back, and they haven't skipped a beat. They scored 28 unanswered points, including another pick. That wasn't a pick six.
Pick two.
Pick two, where they took it back on the extra point attempt. But
there, Brad, you picked two.
with 3 straight drives for the Redhawks, and they scored all 3 times, which led them to the 28 points that they have now. And Mercy Mavericks start out with the ball in the second half, and we'll see if they can climb the mountain of this 22-point deficit.
Second half action. Let's get started. Conklin still QB for the Mavericks. A quick throw, and that one just is going to go into the stands. More or less what we saw in that first half. We talked about it a little bit, but in 10 attempts, she had 2 completions, but also 2 interceptions, and for a total of 10 passing yards. Though on the rushing end, it's kind of been a little bit of the same story. In 3 attempts, she has 3 yards.
I'm still going to use that sound that makes it for her.
To no surprise, Montclair leads in every offensive statistical category right now.
Professor Whiteside is
plus 71 in passing yards, and then
texting me from the other side of the field.
plus 110 in rushing yards. So the offense has been the story of the game. The lack of it for Mercy and the excellence from Montclair.
If he sees him, yeah. He's got the return monitor so far away, too.
Conklin picked off, and a nice stop by number 5, Frazier. But nonetheless, another pickoff. That's the 3rd.
Yeah, that one's Serenity Muhammad again. I mean, she already has 1 reception for 33 yards. And now she has an interception to her name, so dual threat doing it on both sides. A little Travis Hunter-like.
Bell is ready on the offensive end. Couldn't get it done to end the first, but she passes it off here, running down, and a nice rushing attempt there by Serenity Muhammad. The freshman wide receiver comes out and says, I'll take that one, from Newark, New Jersey. Nice job. It's her first rushing attempt of the game, although she has 33 receiving yards. She also has a passing attempt.
I don't think that's correct. I think that's
I don't think that's correct either.
That's an error in the stat sheet.
Here we go again, very close. Bell's gonna run it herself. She's got moves. Does she have a touchdown? Yes, she does! Running it in, ring the bell for Bell.
I'm thinking Bryce Harper just hit a home run at the bank, huh? Ringing the bell.
Ding, ding, 34-6.
What a play by Bell there. Scrambling left side and able to just slide in right inside that pylon. Just a wonderful job, and another score coming out of the gates. They get the interception, and then
I covered his buttons.
just 3 plays later, score the touchdown.
I could probably do it. I could probably figure it out if I came back upstairs, but I can only be in one place at a time.
Bell is set. Bell gets ready to her right. Pauses, throws, no good. I think we see on your screen, you got some cameramen behind on that play. That's our own Nick Quinonez and Thomas Gaffney Jr. And why you may ask if they're behind there, we don't see their cameras on the broadcast. Well, it's because Montclair State is sending a huge documentary that CJ talked about, but that's the documentary class out there that's getting this all together. They're getting footage, they're getting everything. We're just here to call the game, but after the season's over and in the next couple weeks, you'll see the behind the scenes.
That's a word you'll never use.
Yeah, episode 1 was already posted on Friday.
Right? You won't accidentally hear that.
I loved it. I mean, it was an amazing episode. Everyone did such a great job on it, from the editors, the producers, camera work, just everything was perfect in that episode. Just great to watch, great for the university, great for history here at Montclair State.
Conklin being rushed, and the flag's ripped off. Carter.
Good job by Bree Carter, and Conklin has to be aware there. She got pretty close to the goal line, and lucky that the referee downed her forward progress at about the 5-yard line. So not a safety.
Honestly,
5 yards away. You have to imagine.
Just stop doing it.
Mercy's going to turn to the run game for these next couple plays. Just try to gain a little bit back.
And you're continuing to make highlights that we've never shown.
The second sack for the Red Hawks today.
Why? What were you saying?
Under 10 minutes remain here
like
in the third quarter. Big deficit for the Mavericks to overcome. So we got to get that started. Conklin moving, picked off, and there's a flag on the play. And I believe they're going to call it for flag guarding.
Yeah, she swatted the hand back, so the interception. Unfortunately.
My poor translucent skin.
The interception, I think, yeah, it should count.
They're going to talk it over here. I believe the interception.
Yeah, the interception should count because the penalty happened after she picked the ball off. So yeah, it is going to be first down for Montclair. And looks like Hadia Bell taking a little bit of a breather here with the comfortable lead. Jen Farah coming into the quarterback position.
You want to try out as many people as possible. One of the things that they talked about in the documentary was that really everyone's going to get a chance here. It's the inaugural season. All of these women have put their all into the club. A lot of them have put their all into when it was a club sport. Now they're going to do the same here. Rushing attempt. What a juke out. Nice job. And running it in. Looks like it's going to be at the 1 yard line. They're going to call it a touchdown.
Yeah, the referee was marking it down inside the end zone, but it is going to be a touchdown.
Probably not.
So yeah, it is a touchdown, and what a move. That was Malia Underwood. Just a beautiful juke cutting back field.
I don't know, but they're very excited about that.
That was smooth looking.
What the what?
Underwood, a nice juke there. Kind of froze the defense for a second. It was on the opposite end.
1 point conversion for the Red Hawks.
Farah sets up. They're going for 1. 40-6 right now. A 34-point lead. And it looks like Farah's going to try to run this one in. Showing off the rugby skills. Flag, and they're going to call that another flag swiping. There'll be no point.
Sorry, I'm on.
Swipe or no swiping on that one.
I know, but I'm cold. I need my
jacket. Farah going to get called with the penalty.
Run my jacket down. CJ, on camera for me.
She might be used to the rugby stiff arm, as she used to play rugby for the club team here at Montclair, but can't do that in flag football. So,
and here's the replay. As you can see, well, that's the touchdown replay. You see the nice juke. You're to the left, go straight in. Man, I wish my legs could work like that. They do not. Farah looking for a pass. She'll throw it. And that one just goes in and out of the hands of Bueno.
It's okay.
He's had some nice catches today. That one just falls in and out. Nothing to worry about, though. Lead is at 34 points.
Yeah, a little over 5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. 40-6 Montclair leads. It's like Hadia Bell, her day most likely done. No need to put any more stress on her. Risk of any injury, but Mercy, 9 players, so trying to work everyone in. And Conklin still at the helm. Let's see if she can get something going. So far, 10 net yards for her.
We actually have some scouts in the, and there's a nice play. Wow, a nice sack. As I was saying earlier, the entire Kane team is here. You can see the entirety or a majority of the Kane team is here. And we saw Coach come in earlier. I know that's Coach because he's wearing his Kane hat, so sorry, Coach, not a very good disguise. Got to work on that one. But now, then I saw like 5 players walk in. Now they're all here, maybe making a little scout, maybe trying to watch a little bit of history. This is the first game ever played in New Jersey. Kane has played a couple games so far this season, but they played them all in Pennsylvania. That is incomplete.
Now the errant snap, and
errant snap.
Ruling is whenever the ball's fumbled, wherever it lands is where it will be spotted. So it's going to be spotted. Looks to be at about the 4-yard line, so no Mercy. Backed up in their own zone.
.340 remaining in this third quarter. It's been a fun one to watch.
It has. It's been an offensive show.
Gets the snap. She's throwing over to Dixon. Dixon passes it forward. That one looked like it bounced around for a second.
Looks like it's going to be a forward pass.
Looks like it's going to be a foul at the 25-yard marker. By the way, if you're watching, we were talking about the 100-21 scoreboard earlier. It's now fixed, so the score that you're looking at is correct. It is 40-6. Nice lead for the Red Hawks. It looks like they'll give her the catch, but once she threw it forward, they're going to take it off. Conklin has struggled so far at the QB position. That's been the main pain for the Mavericks. Only 10 yards. This one's throwing. This goes over the head, this time of Jamie Stella. I think she's got the power. You can see the power from Conklin. The short passes has been her struggle right now. It looks like every time they're going for a little small 3-yard pass, just over the head.
Yeah, it's just all about accuracy, and it's fourth down. So turnover on downs. Montclair takes possession, and Mercy going to use a timeout here.
Honestly, I didn't even mean to do that. I was looking away.
Try to regroup on defense, see if they can get a stop.
Got to find something that's working here. Tyler, I know you're late in the third quarter here. You got about 16, 17 more minutes to play. If you're Coach Perota on this one, what's your goal to the team? I mean, you're on the wrong side of a 4-game losing streak.
You got to be thinking just play for tomorrow. Just make a couple plays. Try to feel better than you already do tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow and just be better than you were today.
A nice pass off. We might see another one. We do. There you go. Put it in the books. Underwood going under everyone, and nobody can stop her as she sprints her way into the end zone. My goodness. It's now 46-6. You have to look at the ECAC for most points scored in the game. I think this might be it.
Just a
so far. Beautiful
move, as you guys saw the replay there. Just going to the right pylon, reaching across, hopping over. And man, closing in on the most points in a single game in the ECAC. The record right now is 62, scored by Eastern against Centenary.
And there's a nice pass again to Underwood, and Underwood stopped. But it doesn't matter as she gets in. It's 47-6. And you're right there. Yeah, Centenary University lost 62-6. The biggest loss for Mercy University so far was against Mount St. Mary's. We know right now they lead the conference.
Mercy Maris 6.
So if you're having fun with us right now, we've got home broadcasts for every one of the home games here at Sprague Field. Our next game is on March 30th. Our next home game is on March 30th against LIU, coming all the way from Long Island over here. And then after that, we got 3 straight ones for you, Kane University, who many fans here are very common.
So bad.
On April 6th, Eastern University will play here on April 9th. And then April 11th against Mount St. Mary College is our big broadcast of the year where we will be bringing them to you. Oh, and there you go. You see the chicken cutlets. The celebration that we love to see. You're going to see a lot of that. Maya Aniko has the celebration that I love. Aniko has the chicken cutlet celebration that she brings everywhere.
You know, I must say, I just had some chicken cutlets last night.
Did you?
I did.
I didn't have chicken cutlets last night, but I did have chicken. I went to Raising Cane's around the corner.
Very, very solid. How long did you have to wait?
So I got out of work and I drove by there and I was like, I'm gonna get lunch now. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be there. So I got there and the line is around the building. I was like, going home. So I went home and I like made some food. Came back at 9 p.m. I was like, who's gonna be here on Sunday? And my hungry belly, and I was the only one in line. Conklin throws, picked off, another pickoff, and she's gonna step out. But a nice one by Angelina Vierli, the freshman from West Berlin, New Jersey.
It's an interception show here. Borelli getting the pick there as you see the replay. Stepping out, and Montclair, they are just dominating today.
hard to put it any other way. I mean, Conklin struggled her last game with 4 interceptions. She ones up herself today on the wrong side of the ball with now 6 interceptions. Redhawks have a first down opportunity here, 47-6. Again, first season, a lot of players in their senior year. Conklin, in her junior year, you know, you join college, you don't think that this is going to be something that is in the future. And now, for a lot of schools and a lot more to come, it is in the future and it is in the cards.
Sofia Del Grosso in at QB now. A nice, just running the ball. Caught in kind of a corner there. Doesn't know where to move. A nice rip-off, but a wonderful run by Underwood once again. Just moving back and forth. I don't even know how to describe that. Just back and forth and back and forth. It's like she's doing a shuffle drill right there. Just in the same spot, and then just found a little bit of an open lane along the sideline, able to gain a couple extra yards, so ends up going in her favor.
All right, well, a chance to make this a 50-piece for the Redhawks in their opening game. Del Grosso goes to her right, moving, she's still running. She's gonna run it out. I think Del Grosso really wanted that.
Sweet ball, Del Grosso.
She's gonna come off. And she's gonna talk to Coach Kelly. I apologize. Now, Coach Kelly has a huge, he's a veteran coach. He was the head coach and assistant with experience at both the high school and collegiate level. He was the head coach at Clifton from 1992 to 1997, and then Nutley from 1997 to 2000. Over there, he coached running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends, so offense is his thing. He knows how to run it, and clearly, if the scoreboard shows you anything, it's that he does. Del Grosso on the move. Points it out. It's going to be on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, yard short.
Maybe an inch short.
Coach Kelly remembers from the first drive, you run it in here. Especially with the way your defense has been playing.
It isn't the same thing. This was once a 6-0 game.
That is.
A 4th down, Redhawks on the Mavericks 2-yard line.
That's how it started?
That'd be a good trivia question in the future.
Ooh, yes. Think about it for our extend the show, folks. Whoever the next host is. What happened on the first drive? Montclair State flag football. Del Grosso throws it. Dropped on 4th down, and it'll go the opposite way. That one is dropped by number 27 for the Redhawks, Maya Robertson.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Robertson just couldn't come down with it. Right in the breadbasket and just goes through her hands, but good veterans like Del Grosso and like Farr are going to tell her, hey, keep your head up, you're fine. Make the next play.
The first down, Mavericks.
Mercy backed up on their own 2-yard line now.
How comes was about to be. Conklin running, she'll throw it, and that's picked off. Del Grosso doesn't score on the offensive end. Instead, she scores on the defensive. There you go.
Got some laundry on the field. We'll see what the flag is.
Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, I didn't see a reasoning as to why it was thrown. You look at the replay there. Runs it in, but I don't really see a specific reason. That's all good. They're backed up.
Might have been another swat there.
I feel like that's the most natural. Like your human instinct is to say get away. So
especially some of these players being rugby players, they're used to stiff arming people and shedding them off. So, like you said, natural human instinct.
Rosa passes it back to Underwood. Underwood. My goodness, she's sprinting.
She's really shifty, just going back and forth, using the speed and got up. About 12 yards from the goal line now.
Underwood's new name is going to be the jukebox. So there we go.
Second down, Red Hawks.
Second down for the Red Hawks, 10 yards away from another touchdown and making this a 50-piece in their favor. Del Grosso in the QB slot. She's going to run it herself into some traffic, and she'll be stopped at the 5-yard line.
Del Grosso.
Third down.
QB draw there, just right up the gut. And good job by Mercy. Swarm to the rusher, grab the flag, and now third down for the Red Hawks. We'll see what they decide to go with. Pass or run to the outside. See Underwood in the backfield there, and Jukebox, like you said, could use her shiftiness.
Del Grosso going to her left, she'll pass it. Nice pass to Bueno. Bueno will fall. There you go. Incredibly close once again on a fourth down.
Only about 3 yards. Looks like they're on the 3-yard line, so fourth and short. We'll see what Coach Kelly draws up here.
Before Red Hawks
have scored double digits each quarter. They have not scored yet this quarter, although it's been a really long drive. 5 minutes remaining. The jukebox is on the move, and she's got another one. Underwood runs it in, and there you go. Another touchdown. Her 1, 2, 3. Third one of the day.
I mean, Jukebox, I feel like that's the perfect nickname for her. She just went inside, cut back outside, and then had a open lane, just the shiftiness, and now Montclair going to go for one.
You're going to have a chance. So 53-6. Trying to make it 54-6. Grosso picks it up. She's on the move. She wants to run it in herself. No good. Del Grosso keeps getting so close. And can't find the end zone.
Just inches away.
With 4:35
minutes left.
In the fourth quarter,
and there you go. You see
Montclair State Red Hawks 53.
A little frustrated. She's right back out there. She had a pick last time. Got called off, but
She made no contact, bro.
53-6 right now.
Hey, you got to run up any play that you got right now. This is the chance to make something happen. Test out something new, which is ultimately what this first season is, trying to test out something new. It'll go in the record books, but you can imagine as Conklin is on the move, he's got ripped from behind. That's a nice tackle by number 16, Braxton, freshman.
All the Montclair defenders just swarming to the ball. And there really hasn't been one that hasn't made an impact today. I feel like we've just gone down the roster and we've said pretty much every single name.
Everybody. I mean, the stat sheet's getting pretty packed. I know Nico leads with 3 tackles.
First down.
Nico not on the field right now. The team does look happy. That's what you want to see early.
Absolutely. Dancing, having fun on the sideline, enjoying this win, and Coach Kelly going to tell them enjoy this one. But you got to remember, on to the next. Long season.
A nice passing play to Stella. There you go. That's a nice pass to Jamie Stella, the wide receiver. You know, in high school, she was a 4-letter varsity recipient field hockey. You get that real intensity. I feel like field hockey is such more of an intense sport than we give it credit for. That it does translate onto this field. A lot of different sports can translate onto the flag football field. What we've seen so far today. Track is a big one. Speed off these picks.
Soccer, the endurance.
Bingo.
Down on the sideline is number 27, Maya Roberson. Hopefully she's okay. It looked like she might have collided with number 24, Suhaila Allen. And good to see her updated now.
Conklin throwing still. That one's almost picked off.
Just tipped around and
Copen, tell me if I'm wrong, but this does not seem like a time to be throwing the ball.
I mean,
yeah, I mean you could try all your
desperation.
options.
You're trying your options. You're just trying to experiment, see what you have. So, Coach Parada, excuse me, just trying to see what he's got. Obviously, it's been a rough game for Conklin. Only 4 completions for 20 yards.
Pass again, and it's flicked, and it's picked off. The flag's immediately ripped off. 41 remaining. 53 points.
Nice pick there, just kind of fell into the hands of Suhaila Allen.
Press again on the call. Here we go.
Hey, look what I found. There. Gets an interception on the season, and Conklin's day just unfortunately.
I mean, there. They just have to look right,
Just
really far away from them.
the game she
I
wants to
gotta organize
forget.
those wires. I gotta make a point when we do this. Any wire.
56 seconds
any
remaining.
Wire in the control room
On the
itself,
offensive
should-
end,
like, you never
it's
need
the
a long
Red
wire.
Hawks.
For this field,
Del Grosso
long wires to attach it.
getting ready with the jukebox Underwood behind her. And she's gonna kneel it. Folks, put it in the books. The Red Hawks win their inaugural game and 1-0 on their career. History is made on the campus of Montclair State University. Here today, Red Hawks final 53-6. Tyler Copen, and you believe
Just a great day for the Red Hawks. A great win. They're down 6-0 and 53 unanswered points for them. Just offensive dominance, and unfortunately for Mercy, is not the way that they wanted it to go, but Montclair at home got their business done in the opening game.
and that's what you like to see. Perfection at its core. You bounce back. You like to see that they had to deal with the problems. They had to deal with the pick six. But they come all the way back and they make the big movements that you want to see. An incredible opening game and an incredible way to start the season and the collegiate career of this program. Tyler, take me through it. I mean, this is a big one. Hands on looking. The next, next up, Eastern University is looking as well. So let's look at some highlights here. Let's check them out. And what has been such a fun atmosphere.
53 points scored for Montclair. There'll be quite a bit of highlights to roll for them. Multiple touchdowns. See them all put together. Very happy after a win. A great win for them. Just looking forward to the next game now for them.
All right, well, CJ Staniak is down at the field right now. He's about to get someone. We're going to throw it to him in just a second. And here we go. Looks like Maya Enrique. Nope. He's just... Jen Farr looks. We're going to throw it down to CJ Staniak with Jen and the winning Red Hawks.
Here with Jen Farah. I mean, could this have gone any more perfect in your flag football opener as a program?
No, it could not have gone any more perfect. Nope. It was amazing. We just had history. First ever women's flag football win at Montclair State. So.
Talk about what led up to this game. What were the nerves like? I mean, did you sleep at all last night? What was today like, waiting all day for the game?
I think I talked to a lot of players on our team, and I don't think any of the players I talked to slept. We were all having dreams about it, like could not sleep, waking up in the middle of the night. Everyone was so pumped, and just a lot of hard work, and we proved, we made a statement, and it's just staying humble and staying hungry.
It felt like everyone got involved today. I mean, between the turnovers, between the scores, the touchdowns. I mean, what is it like to see everyone eat at the same time on a special day like this?
I love that. Everyone ate at the same time. That was amazing. It was so cool to see all the girls get in, all the girls get a chance to show what everybody can do and how deep our bench is.
Congrats, Jen.
Thank you.
Switch. Right here. Yeah. Keep going.
All right. Kamora Weston joining us as well. I'm going to ask the same question I asked to Jen. And in your eyes, could this have gone any more perfect?
Oh no, this is what Montclair flag football is gonna look like from now to the end. This is the unmatched energy. People were here, we were here, it was good energy, just perfect.
What do you think people learned today about Montclair State flag football?
I think they learned that flag football in general is here and it's here to stay. That girls can play flag football. No matter who tell you, oh, you play flag football, a girl can't play flag football. We just showed you. Touchdowns on both ends. Like, it's here and it's here to stay.
What's the message in the huddle after something like that?
I told the girls we made history during Women's History. And a lot of people don't know that March is Women's History Month. So we made history during Women's History. It doesn't get no better than that, honestly.
Amazing floor. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Coach, think you're going to join us as well, the hat trick. Coach, take me through today. What were your emotions like, and just for yourself, this program, and for all the ladies involved in it?
So I get pretty hyped all day. I couldn't sit still, just counting down the minutes. I couldn't sleep last night. Obviously, an amazing experience for all of us. Just knowing the preparation that we've been putting into this, and knowing that the girls were ready, knowing that we were ready, but you still never know. Obviously, a lot of emotions out there. The girls were nervous, rightfully so. I told Hinia before that you feel pressure, and that's a privilege. It's a privilege to feel that pressure. So, it was obviously a great game, but the coach in me isn't satisfied. A lot of things that we need to really tighten up on and prepare. Eastern's going to be a really tough opponent. We have a tough schedule, so we just got to keep it rolling. Enjoy this for right now, and tomorrow we're back to it.
From a coaching staff perspective, you mentioned the emotions and some nervousness, some excitement. How do you learn to get your women to control that and control their emotions as they walk onto the field?
I tell them, obviously it's exciting. We're all excited, a lot of energy. We're just pick each other up. Some of our players, you drop a ball and they're feeling kind of low at the moment. So everybody needs to rally around, use that energy to lift them back up, and just not let our highs be too high or our lows be too low. Just kind of, live in the moment for right now. And like I said, back to work tomorrow.
Congrats, Coach.
Thank you. One more.
And we got one more coming for you, Sofia Del Grosso. Thanks so much for joining us. We got 4 interviews. I think this is a fair person to have on, and maybe the most fitting person to have on, because you were the one that began this journey at the club level. What were the emotions like today in your first regular season game?
It's surreal. I'm happy. I was so nervous to begin. There's so many emotions, so many great emotions that I'm feeling. I love Montclair football, and I couldn't ask for a better team to have behind my back, and coaches, truly.
You mentioned in the preseason that you could have never envisioned it growing into something like this. Is it starting to feel more real now?
Oh, it feels real. The moment we were sitting there in the multi-purpose room, we were all, getting anxious, and we're just sitting there talking about, wow, we really started from nothing, and now here we are, and we couldn't have asked for a better game, truly.
What message do you think the Red Hawks sent today, your team, with a dominant win like this?
We're here to play. Even though we're a new program, we're here to play, and we're coming for that Betty, that's for sure.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thanks.
Take us off here. Take us off here.
All right, and that's going to do it for us here on the Red Hawks Sports Network. 4 interviews special for you. Montclair State dominant win here in the regular season opener. First ever collegiate flag football game played in the state of New Jersey. It was a special one. Thank you very much for being on the Red Hawks Sports Network. Vincent McCone, Tyler Copen. I'm CJ Staniak. Have a great night, everybody. Red Hawks win.